young living or assisted living, you can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it starts right now. Okay, our senior moment episode number 41. Big day today. 920 is the year to date number, or the program to date number. 300 so far this month. 930 is the goal to reach our 27,290 for the year. Link tree in the bio. Check it out. You can see what we're involved in and what we do. You can use the links to jump to areas that interest you. Free products, free samples, free downloads, more stuff coming all the time. Hey, check it out. You ever have hear the expression, you have a little mud in your eye? You want to have a little mud in your eye? Well, that's this right here. My favorite thing in the world. We had a little chat a while ago, coffee or tea. I want to just focus on coffee today because I love my good cup of coffee. Have a cup of Joe. Let's head over to the Java Hut. Stop at the coffee shop, the drive-through on the way in. Have you ever had gas station coffee? When you hear the term gas station coffee, what comes to your mind? Hey, I drink gas station coffee too. Know what I do then? Got to put a little sugar in it, got to put a little creamer in it, got to do something because it is bad stuff. Do you like your coffee hot, or do you like it iced? I like it both ways. I'm a coffee hound. I drink coffee all day long. I rarely consume soft drinks. So if it's hot outside, I like a lovely iced cup of coffee because hot coffee is good in the winter or anytime actually, but iced coffee on a hot day feels all good in the tummy. Love my iced coffee. Now, coffee is actually a berry. What we roast and grind is the seed. The green berries are like this, unroasted. That's the green berry. So it's kind of fun to take green berries and roast them yourself. You can do it. It's so easy to do. You just have a nice pan, just a big pan. Cast iron pan works good. Heat it up, throw the beans in there, keep them twirling around, and just twirl them until they darken up, and you got good coffee. Let them cool. It smells wonderful if you don't burn them. It smells wonderful, and you have a lovely, fresh cup of coffee. Once they get darkened, once they get brewed up, they're going to be dark like this. If you can see that because of the glare, they get dark like that, and you can grind them and make your coffee. Grind them coarse, put them in a French press. I love a nice French press, or grind them fine and use them in your percolator if you want to wreck it. Okay, so now the longer you roast the coffee, the stronger the coffee gets. So there's some coffee shops around town, won't name them, but they can take a perfectly good bean and ruin it because they burn it. And the coffee tastes burnt all the time to me. And then other places, they roast it a little bit more slowly. There's a lighter cup of coffee. The lighter coffee actually has more caffeine in it. So your light roast in the morning, your morning roast or your morning blends are typically a lighter roast, and they have more caffeine in them. It's important, or it's reported, that the earliest evidence of coffee drinking as we know it was in Yemen in the 15th century. That's a long time ago. The Yemenites got their beans from the Ethiopian highlands. So it begs the question, were the Ethiopians drinking coffee, or were they harvesting it for its fruit? Because some people do, they harvest the thing, they take the fruit off the outside, and they use that. Others, of course, grind the beans, use the beans. Coffee is grown and harvested in over 70 countries. And there are only two common coffees bean types grown, the Arabica and the Robusta. So you'll find that 35% of the world's coffee comes from Brazil. I know I love Brazil for a reason. Like wine, the difference between the various coffees is really a result of growing conditions and the blending and roasting. Different soil, climate, elevation, and farming practice all impact the quality and taste of the bean. Then there is the roasting. Two different roasters can take the same bean from the same farm and produce a very different coffee. Coffee is bitter and slightly acidic. So do you like yours black, or do you like things in it? I do both. It depends on kind of my mood and the time of the day. I drink espresso literally all day long, probably 15, 20 cups of espresso a day. No problem. I have no problem with it at all. If I put sugar in it, it lights me up like a Christmas tree, and I get the jitters, and my heart actually will race if I put a little bit of sugar in it. So, drink your coffee. I must say, a lovely cup of fresh roast coffee after a great meal served with a sweet dessert is just what the doctor ordered. Coffee is the most traded agricultural commodity on the planet, and it is the second most traded commodity, period, second only to oil. And as we move forward with solar and electric and oil consumption goes down, we may find that coffee becomes the number one product everywhere. Think of what you're doing. When you drink a cup of coffee, you're tasting history there. 15th century, coffee from all over the world. You can just, your imagination can go to Ethiopia or to Belize or some different areas all over the world where that coffee came from. Fun thing, just like drinking wine. Okay, here's my coffee moment, of course. My gratefulness moment is my coffee press. Love my French press thing. So easy to do. You can do hot, coarse ground, put it in there, a little boiling water, leave it steep a while like tea, press her down, boom, great cup of coffee. What I've been doing is Keith Hittner Jr. brought me home some coffee from Steamboat, Colorado. I've been putting 3 scoops of coffee in here with cold water, and then I just stick it in the refrigerator. And after about 4 or 5 hours, you got the best cold press or cold brew coffee imaginable. Press her down. Fantastic. All right. So that's coffee aroma. Nice smell. Get up, wake up and smell the coffee. Okay. So our Herschel Walker moment. Let's do some deep knee bends today. Get going. Did my push-ups already. Doing the push-ups. Dog licking my face because she got all excited. All right. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, just kind of sped her up a little bit. Get that heart pounding. Get a little out of breath. Went to the doctor yesterday. He said I'm healthy as a horse. Good to go. So this has been your senior moment. I'm Keith Hittner Senior. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'll see you tomorrow.